Hi children, welcome back to Unit 2 Sir C.V. Raman. Children, in the previous class, we have studied about one of the greatest scientists of India called Sir C.V. Raman. Am I right? So, who is C.V. Raman? C.V. Raman is one of the greatest scientists of India. What did he discover? Very good. He discovered the scattering of lights. Isn't it, children? Yes. Who are the parents of Sir C.V. Raman? Very good. Chandrasekhar Iyer and Parvati Ammal are the parents of Sir C.V. Raman. Where was he born? He was born in Tiruchi. And he studied in the Presidency College at Visakhapatnam. Am I right, children? When was he born? He was born on November 7th, 1888. Isn't it, children? Yes. This is what that we have learnt about the C.V. Raman in the previous class. And one more thing, children. So C.V. Raman's, which was the very interesting subject of Sir C.V. Raman when he was studying in the high school, children? Very good. Science was his interesting subject and he was very good at science. He was very good at science when he was studying in the high school. And also, he did a great thing when he was studying in the high school, children. Okay. He has done one of the astonishing thing when he was studying in the high school. What was that, children? Can you remember? Yes, he made a model of a dynamo. Got it, children? Yes, when he was studying in the high school, he used to get the books from his seniors. Got it? That he requesting his college students to give the science book, and he read them. Okay, and making use of the knowledge of all those books and experience, that he made a model of dynamo. Got it, children? Yes. And later he went to Visakhapatnam, and then he completed his degree BA and MA too, that too in physics. But his relatives were suggested him to take history or economics, but he didn't choose those subjects in his while he was studying in BA, children. He chose physics and got the first rank. Got it? But unfortunately, one of his wish was not fulfilled, children. That was going to United Kingdom for the higher studies was not fulfilled because of his ill health. Got it? So that he did not go to England for higher studies, but he completed his graduation and post graduation in physics in India itself. Then his relatives again started to haunt him, isn't it? And they started to suggest him to take history or economics to write a competitive exams in order to get the government job. That's why, because of the force and the wish of, as far as the wish of his relatives, he took history and economics as the optional subjects, and moreover, he passed the competitive exam in the first class. As soon as he completed his competitive exam, children, he was given the post of assistant collector of Kolkata. Got it? So there he was working, children. Though he was working as a collector, children, though he was working in a government sector, his heart was beating for the science and innovations or discoveries. Am I right? So this is what that we have learnt in the previous class. Am I right, children? Yes. See here. This is and we saw that C.V. Raman's biography had seen in the previous class, and also yes, in this first paragraph that we had seen, his parents and his biography and his childhood. In the second paragraph that we had seen, the college life of C.V. Raman, and then this is the Presidency College. And in the third paragraph yesterday, in the previous class that we have studied about is academic achievements, children. Got it? And academic and professional achievements, children. So yesterday that I have given these homeworks, children, who were Raman's parents, and what he has done, and why he was not able to go for England for the studies. These are all the things that we have studied in the previous class, children. So shall we continue from the fourth paragraph, children? Yes. See here. Even as a deputy accountant general, Raman mixed with scientists and took interest in science. One day, while returning from his office, he saw a banner outside a building on which he was painted. He saw a banner outside a building on which was printed the Indian Association of Scientists. At the sight of that banner, Raman got off the moving train and went to meet the scientists who had gathered in that building. Sometime later, when he was in Rangoon, he learned that an institution had brought a piece of modern scientific apparatus. He hurriedly put on the clothes and went to have a look at it. Such was the interest he had in science. See, children. Let us see what is told about C.V. Raman in this paragraph, children. See, even as a deputy accountant general, Raman mixed with scientists and took interest in science. See, he is working in the public sector, children, in the sense civil service. He is working as a collector of Kolkata now. Though he was working as a working in the public sector, he used to mix with the scientists, children. Often, whenever he get time, whenever he get free time, he used to talk to the scientist, and he used to make friends with the scientist, and he used to spend most of his free time with the scientist only. Can you tell me why he used to do so, children? Yes. See, children, the mind, the sense of the C.V. Raman was science, children. He had a scientific sense. That is why he always mixing with the scientist only, isn't it? So, the internal wisdom which was always trying to come out, okay, internal scientific wisdom now, okay, scientific wisdom which is always coming to, which is always trying to come out, children, got it? That is why whenever he get the exposure to express his scientific thoughts and scientific ideas, unknowingly that he was going and joining with those people to share his experiences, children, got it? So in that way he used to join with the scientist. Got it, children? Have you got an idea of the first two lines, children? See there, even as a deputy accountant general, Raman mixed with scientists and took interest in science. In the sense, okay, by birth that he has got the scientific thoughts in his mind, children. See what happened. The author is trying to narrate one of the incident which had occurred in Raman's life, children. See there, one day while returning from his office, he saw a banner outside a building on which was printed the Indian Association of Scientists. At the sight of that banner, Raman got off the moving train and went to meet the scientists who had gathered in that building. See, got it? While he was coming from the office to his home now, when he was looking outside the train, children, he saw a banner there. Banner in the sense, a a long piece of clothing which has a message printed, isn't it? Which has a message printed, that is called banner. Is in the one word that we had seen in the previous class, children, isn't it? Underline that word. See here, this is banner. What do you mean by banner? It's a long piece of clothing with a message printed in it, isn't it? So that is called banner, children. Yes, anyhow. So here, one day, when he was returning from the office, that he looked outside the window, and he come to know one of the banner which was printed, some message there. Got it? What was there? What was in that message, children? Or what was written on the banner? Yes? Yes. The message on the banner was the Indian Association of Scientists. Got it? What is this? It's a organization. It is a club of the Indian scientist children. Okay, they have framed a organization, and they set up a club there, and they have printed their board on the banner there, children, on that banner. So as soon as he looked at the banner, do you know what he did? At the sight of that banner, Raman got off the moving train and went to meet the scientists who had gathered in that building. Look at their children. So look at the curiosity of Raman. Look at the keen interest. Look at the scientific mind and scientific art of the C.V. Raman, children. As soon as he looked at the banner, he forgot for a while that he was traveling in a train. All of a sudden, he get down, still from the moving train. So it shows the enthusiasm and spirit of C.V. Raman towards the science, children. So at the sight of the banner, he get from the moving train. Why did he get down from the moving train? To meet those scientists, to talk to them, in order to share his ideas, in order to share his thoughts with those people that he went to meet those scientist children. Later, it shows that how much that he loved the science children. Sometime later, when he was in Rangoon, he learned that an Indian institution had brought a piece of modern scientific apparatus. He hurriedly put on his clothes and went to have a look at it. Such was the interest he had in science. See, this is one incident. When he had seen, when he looked at the board of the Indian Association of Science, all of a sudden, hurriedly, suddenly he got down from the moving train, children. Same type of experience has happened one more time in his life, children. So, see there in Rangoon. Let us see what happened in Rangoon. In the first time when he was traveling in the train, children. In the second time when he was in Rangoon, children, he learned that institution had brought a piece of modern scientific apparatus. In a sense, one of the factory or one of the firm has brought the modern machinery or modern apparatus. Apparatus in the sense machinery, children. Modern machines to their firm, children. When he heard that factory had brought the new type of mechanism or new style of advanced technology based machineries to that firm, he suddenly hurriedly put on his clothes and went to have a look at it. In a sense, all of a sudden he get himself ready and moved to that firm to look at the apparatus or to look at the machinery system which has brought from the outside. Such was the interest he had in science. In the sense, His intention was to, okay, do you know why he had, why did he do so? The curiosity of C.V. Raman made him so, children. Got it? That he was very curious to know everything regarding the new machinery system, children. Got it, children? Have you understood this paragraph? I hope that you have understood. Got it? So we move on to the next one. Yes. So look at this, children. In this paragraph, that we can understand how curious C.V. Raman was towards the science. Got it? He was very curious regarding science, children. That's why he did not want to miss any opportunities which gives him to expose his scientific thoughts or scientific innovations, innovative ideas with the others. Got it, children? Okay. Shall we move on to the next paragraph? Okay. See there. Yes. See here, children. In 1911, Raman was appointed Special Accountant General for post of telegraphs in Kolkata. But when he was offered the post of professor at Kolkata University, he jumped at that offer and accepted the post gladly. After working at Kolkata University for 14 years, he became the director of the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. The Raman Research Institute was started in 1948. Raman resigned his post at the Indian Institute of Science and became the director of the Research Institute. Here, he conducted his research in physics until his death. Okay. Yes. Look at the paragraph number 5, children. Let us see what has dealt in this paragraph. Okay. See, in 1911, Raman was appointed as a Special Accountant General for the Post and Telegraphs in Calcutta. In the sense that he was promoted. Okay. C.V. Raman was given the promotion and he was deputed or promoted to another post, children. That too, the Accountant General of the Post and Telegraphs in Calcutta. Got it? Accountant General. Got it? So, see here, look, underline the sentence here, children. Accountant General for the Post and Telegrams in Kolkata. That is. Okay. See there. When he was promoted there, but he was given a promotion to and he has to go there and has to make a duty report, children. But when he was offered the post of professor at Kolkata University, he jumped at that offer and accepted the post gladly. Look here, children. See here. They gave him a choice, children. Instead of promotion, okay, not instead of promotion, children. Along with that post, they offered him one more post. Okay, and they gave him a choice regarding these two posts, children. First one is the post of telegraphs and Accountant General of Post and Telegraphs. And another one was the professor at Kolkata University. Look at there, children. Two posts are there, and they told him to select either Accountant General or the professor of Calcutta University. Which post that he has selected, children? Look at there. He jumped at that offer and accepted the post gladly. Look at there, children. When they offered the professor post, he immediately accepted, and he felt very happy to accept that post, and went to do his duty as a professor of the Calcutta University. Gladly, look at there, look at the word gladly. Gladly in the sense happily. Got it, children? What do you mean by gladly? Happily. Okay, he was given the post of professor. Got it? The post of, when he was offered the post of professor, children, he gladly agreed. Yes, children. So he gladly accepted that post. Got it? So what does it shows about C.V. Raman, children? It shows that he don't want to miss any opportunity which give him a chance to expose his scientific mind or science mind. Got it? Okay. See, C.V. Raman has shifted from that accountant general to the professor now. And keep in your mind, children, see there, he worked, isn't it? After working at Calcutta University for 15 years, he became the director of the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. So he got a chance to work as a professor in the Calcutta University, children. And after that, he served nearly about 15 years there. In 15 years, he worked as a professor in that university, and then he became the director of the Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. So you might have seen, children. So this is called IIS Bangalore. IIS Bangalore in the sense Indian Institute of Science Bangalore, which is locating in Bangalore, children. Here, this institution, it is locating in our Karnataka, children. Okay, Bangalore is the capital of Karnataka. Na? It's that institute was established in that period, children, and in that institution that C.V. Raman worked as the director, children. So he served as a professor in the Calcutta University nearly about 15 years, children. After doing 15 years service as a professor, he was promoted to the director of the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Look here, children. Yes, Indian Institute of Science. And also the Raman Research Institute was started in 1948. Look at the lines, children. Look at the lines here. He also started his own research institute. That his own research institute is called the Raman Research Institute. And when was it started? Yes, it was started in 1948. Look here, children. In 1948, that the Raman Research Institute was started. And Raman resigned his post at an Indian Institute of Science and became the director of the Research Institute. See, till then he was serving as the director of IIS. IIS is the Indian Institute of Science. When C.V. Raman himself has established his own research center, children, so he resigned to the post of IIS, that means Indian Institute of Science, and he became the director of his own research institute. And in the sense, he started to train up the scientists in his research center, children. So that I have heard in one of the story, children. One of my senior fellow was speaking, was telling that about C.V. Raman, children. How we have established the firms to produce the things, to produce the commodities or the things. In the same way, C.V. Raman was established the Raman Research Institute in order to produce the scientists. See, in the sense, scientists ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತೇಳಿ, that he was guiding the scientists. He was training the scientists there. Okay, so in that institution, children, that is how that he was serving children. Okay, anyhow, here he conducted his research in physics until his death. In that research institute, he worked with the science students, and he was conducting more and more experiments on the physics, children. Got it? That is what that is how that he served in public sector and in the private sector too. See here in this paragraph that we had seen is public service also, and his private service also. Privately, that he has opened Raman Institute of Research Institute, children, and that we had seen this picture IIS, Indian Institute of Science, which is locating in Bangalore, children. There he has worked as a director. Okay. Yes. Have you understood, children? Yes. Shall we move on to the next paragraph? Okay. Raman was a great scientist. Throughout his life, he was intensely attached to science. For the sake of science, he gave up the highly paid post for the for the sake of science, he gave up the highly paid post of the Special Accountant General and accepted the professorship at the Calcutta University. He would forget all about food and rest while he was at work, and his wife had often tell him that his breakfast or coffee was getting cold. Like all great scientists, Raman had a lot of curiosity. Earlier in his life, while on voyage to Europe, he saw the wonderful blue of the Mediterranean Sea. This led to his work and loss of light scattering in the liquids, and it ended in the discovery of the Raman effect. He was awarded Nobel Prize for this in 1930. Look at the paragraph, children. So we know that what did Raman famous for, children? What did he discover? Who is C.V. Raman? C.V. Raman is a great scientist. What did he discover? He discovered the scattering of lights. Got it? And he was also awarded the Nobel Prize. Why he was awarded Nobel Prize? He was awarded Nobel Prize for discovering the scattering of lights. What made C.V. Raman to discover the scattering of lights? And how? What inspired C.V. Raman to do that great achievement, children? There is an incident, children. Look at that. Got it? That incident had led him towards the discovery of the amazing fact of the world. Amazing fact of the world, my dear children. See there. So let us see what has inspired, or which incident has inspired C.V. Raman to motivate towards the discovery of scattering of lights, children. Got it? So let us see. See, Raman, he gave up in the sense stop, leave, isn't it? Yes, he gave up he left the highly paid post. Why he has give up the highly paid post? See, look at the word, children, here. Gave up is there na? What do you mean by gave up here? Gave up in the sense that we had seen in the new words. It means stop, tejisu, or leave. Got it? So what made him to give up his highly paid post? Yes, he was very much interested, and throughout his life he intensely attached with science. That is the reason, children. He never bothered about money, children. He never cared about money. He not worried about money, children. He worried about, what did he worry? He worried about science. Science, science, science. Discovery, invention, discovery, invention. That is what he always thinking in his mind, children. That is why he gave up. He left the highly paid post, and those are the post of good position, children. Okay. He not bothered about those post, children. That is why he left the as highly accountant general of post and telegram and come to the professorship of at Kolkata, na? That we had seen in the previous paragraph, Yes, like that, children. So he gave up the highly paid post, children, and accepted. See, look at the word accepted there. Accept in the sense ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Opposite of accept, children? Very good. Reject. Accept in the sense ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Opposite of accept, reject. He accepted the professorship at the Kolkata University. See, children, what happened sometimes he would forget all about the food and rest while he was at work. Such a great personality is C.V. Raman, children. Sometimes when he was involving in his work, children, he forget himself. And he get lost himself in the work. Sometimes his wife had often to tell him that his breakfast or coffee was getting cold. Re, coffee tandagaitu kandre. Re, tindi tinde ilvalri. Like this. She used to remind him, in the sense that he was showing that much of keen interest in his work, children. So, like all great scientists, Raman had a lot of curiosity. Why all these things happens? Because in this, like all the scientists, he also had a great curiosity in science and innovations. That is why that he was doing so. Earlier in his life, while on voyage to Europe, he saw the wonderful blue of the Mediterranean Sea. See, children, earlier in his life, in the early life of C.V. Raman, while on the voyage to Europe, voyage in the sense journey by sea, children, journey by sea, or taking a journey in ships or boats, that is called voyage. While he was taking his journey voyage to Europe, he saw the wonderful blue mountain of the Mediterranean Sea. Isn't it? This led to his work on the loss of loss of light scattering in liquids, and it ended in the discovery of the Raman effect. Look at the lines here, children. The very important incident which had happened in his life, which has motivated him to achieve a great feat in his life, was that Mediterranean Sea. See, when he was going, see, look at the air, children. So this is the Mediterranean Sea that you might have seen in the world map while between Europe and European continent country and Turkey. In the middle of that area, this Mediterranean Sea is locating, children. That he was taking his voyage through the Mediterranean Sea to the Europe. While he was sailing to Europe, children. Europe, it takes months together time to travel from one country to. It took months together time, children, during that period. So this is the Mediterranean Sea. This is the picture of Mediterranean Sea, children. And when he was traveling, children, when he was moving on the ship, a thing was inspired him. What was that? See, look here, children. When the sunlight reaches the sea, water surface, how does it, okay, reflect, scatters. Look at that. Scatter in the sense cheduruvike. So what was the theory of C.V. Raman, children? That he has invented the scattering of lights. Scattering of lights ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಬೆಳಕಿನ ಚದುರುವಿಕೆ ಅಂತ, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಬೆಳಕು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹರಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋ ಥಿಯರಿಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ರು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಅವರು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರೇಟೆಸ್ಟ್ achievement of an Indian scientist in the world, children. Okay, so this theory was yes, now that you are looking at this picture na, so yes, when he was traveling in that Mediterranean Sea, he come to know that, okay, a blue mountain, the wonderful blue of the mountain, blue of the Mediterranean Sea, that led him to do his work, the law of light scattering in liquid, and it has ended in the discovery of Raman effect. Liquidly, okay, the light of the light will be the light scatters in the liquid. That is what proved in that was what proved in proved by C.V. Raman while he was taking his voyage to the European country and on the Mediterranean Sea, and that has led him to discovery of the scattering of lights in liquids, and that become very familiar or famous as the Raman effect. Was okay. What is Raman effect in essence? Okay, if somebody, what is Raman effect? Raman effect is the discovery of the laws of light scattering in liquid, that was discovered by C.V. Raman, and that is why he was, for that great achievement, Sir C.V. Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1930. He was honored. C.V. Raman was honored by giving him the Nobel Prize, children. Okay, honored by the Nobel Prize, children. That is how he did a great achievement in his life as a scientist. I hope. Okay, this is the blue color mountain, children. So now in this picture that you can see how that C.V. Raman was honored by the people, the association members, and he is receiving the Nobel Prize from the organizers. Got it? Yes. When was he awarded the Nobel Prize? Yes, you are right. In 1930. Okay. What did he discover while he was going in the Mediterranean Sea, children? Yes, he discovered good the scattering of lights in the liquid. Got it, children? Yes. See here. Okay. So Raman was a kind man. Raman was a kind man. He helped people when they were in difficulty. When he was working as a deputy accountant general, a villager went to him with some badly burnt 100 rupee note. If any other person perhaps would have turned the villager away. But Raman took pity on the villager, examined the note himself, and allowed the villager to exchange the burnt note for the new one. See, Raman is not only a great scientist, children, but also a good human being. See, this example shows us that he was a very kind man, children. When he was a deputy accountant general, one of the villager went to him with a 100 rupee burnt up note, children. So nowadays that if the note is burnt up, that we will go to the bank and we will get exchange. But during that period, 100 rupee means it's a very worthful price, children. Okay, it has a value of so much of worth, children. So a villager went to C.V. Raman when he was working as a deputy general there, and he requested that, sir, that this note is burnt up, I have come here to exchange, like this, that he talked to him. So simply C.V. Raman showed mercy and looked at the villager, and all of a sudden he allowed him to change his 100 rupee note with a new one. This is how that he was very sympathetic towards the others. Once at the Raman Research Center, a candidate was not given admission as he did not do well in the test. Another incident, children. Once a candidate was not given admission in his institution. So many people have come to interview there. In that interview, one of the students has failed to pass the interview. So the candidate was not given admission as he did not do well in the test. When his travelling allowance was paid, the candidate found he had received more than the amount. See what happened there. Look at the incident, children. Once in the Raman Research Institute, he called an interview for the new post. A few people have come to interview. In that few people, some of them have selected and others are not selected. After the interview, they gave the traveling allowance to them to get back to their home. So in that interview, people, children, one of the person has got more allowance. He found that he had received more amount. So what he did, he returned to the office to pay back the excess amount. See, actually the real cost was maybe 10 rupees. They have given 20 rupees, I think. Okay, you think just. That guy who came to interview, who received the allowance, traveling allowance, he's an honest man. That is why that he thought for a while. Okay, he was not passed in the written test, children, but he was a very honest boy, honest person. That is why should I take more money from these people? Likewise, that he went to meet C.V. Raman again to his office, children. And when Raman came to know of this, okay, when he came back to office, and he returned the excess amount that they have paid to him. This news was reached to C.V. Raman, children. This guy is returning the excess money. Wow, what an honest man he is. He has not got the opportunity, and he didn't get any employment there, okay, or job. Though he was not given the job offer, he is returning the amount, in the sense he maybe is a very honest man. That's what that he felt, children. So the Raman came to know of this news, and he liked the candidate and was not able to make out why he was admitted. He liked that candidate's honesty and admitted him to the institute. See, he created one more post and gave him a job to that fellow, not for his talent, not because of his talent, but because of his honesty. And he told children, okay, the candidate was not able to make out why he was admitted. That guy didn't know why that I was admitted, why I was given a chance to work in the institute in the morning, that I didn't get the chance, but now why these people are offering me a job. He didn't understand, children, but Raman thought he was failed in written test, but he was, as far as Raman's view is concerned, he was passed in the honesty test. That is why that he offered him a chance. And keep in your mind, when he had not done well in the test, though he was not done in the test, children, that guy was not written the test very well, children, got it, but though he has not done well done in his test, okay, he admitted, looking at the honesty of that person, it seems Raman told the candidates, I have admitted you to the institute because of your character. And see, and once he told to that fellow, I have admitted you not because of your talent, but because of the character. You are not very good at physics, but I can teach you. He told him, he suggested, or he talked to that guy, children, and he told that guy, child, don't worry, though you don't know the physics, I will help you to learn the science. Okay, don't worry. Likewise, that he motivated, he encouraged that fellow. Keep in your mind, children, that fellow is none other than another scientist called Chandrasekhar. Okay, India has, if Chandrasekhar had not written the amount on that day, he would have missed the chance to work under C.V. Raman, and India would have missed the another scientist like Chandrasekhar, children. Got it? So that is why Chandrasekhar wrote a lesson, wrote a book, children. 7 rupee changed my life. So that guy is none other than another great scientist called Chandrasekhar, children. So this is how that he was handling the people, children. This is how that C.V. Raman was very sympathetic, and he was so kind towards the others. Got it? Have you understood this paragraph, children? Yes. Yes. During his lifetime, Raman received a number of honors and medals. In 1929, he was knighted by the King George V and became Sir C.V. Raman. A number of universities honored him with doctorates. He was a member of many international scientific organizations. In 1954, the government of India awarded him Bharat Ratna. In 1957, the Soviet Union honored him by awarding the International Lenin Prize. Raman died November 21st, 1970 at the age of 82. In his death, India lost one of her great sons and the world a great scientist. See, children. So many prizes and awards come to C.V. Raman, children. They flourished to him. They came running towards his own. During his lifetime, he received a number of honors and medals, children. In 1929, he was knighted by the King George and became the Sir C.V. Raman. He was awarded the Sir, the honor called Sir. Earlier, he was C.V. Raman and he was awarded that honor in 1929, children. Then he became the Sir. Like that, Sir M. Vishveshwaraya, Sir C.V. Raman, Sir Raja Ram Mohan Roy, isn't it? Like this. This is the Sir. How we get the doctorate? Dr. Rajkumar, we say, na? Okay, Dr. Vishnuvardhan. Like this, na? So that is honor given by the Soviet Union, children. Sorry, not Soviet Union, knighted by the George, in the sense, England, the King of England, children, has awarded him the Sir. And also, okay, he was in 1929, he was awarded the prize called Sir, and a number of universities honored him with doctorates. So he was given the doctorates with so many universities as a honor, children, and he was the member of international scientific organizations. See there, he was also the internationally famous organization was there of these scientist children. He was also the member of that organization too, And in 1954, the government of India awarded him Bharata Ratna, the great prize of the country called Bharata Ratna was also awarded in 1954. In 1957, the Soviet Union honored him by the awarding the International Lenin Prize. It was also honored the International Lenin Prize too. Like this, so many prizes have come to him, children. So, Raman died on November 21, 1970 at the age of 82. See, he was passed away on November 21st, 1970 when he was 82. When he was died, children, at that time he was 82 years old. In his death, India lost one of her great sons and the world a great scientist. We Indians have lost one of the great sons and the entire world has lost a great scientist. So, such a great personality is Sir C.V. Raman. I hope that you have understood the lesson, my dear children. Have you understood? Yes. Okay. Let me check whether you have understood or not. Yes. How long did Raman work at Calcutta University? Very good. 15 years. Why did Raman give up his highly paid post? Very good. He was very much interested in science. That is why, okay, he gave up his highly paid post and come to professorship. Good. How was C.V. Raman honored? Yes, he was honored by so many prizes. He was given he was honored by the Sir, and he was given the Nobel Prize, Bharata Ratna, International Lenin Prize, isn't it? Like this, he was awarded so many prizes. What did you done? Yes, I hope. Yes, write these questions and write the answer for these questions in your home, and you have to show to me in the tomorrow class, children. Okay? Yes, have you understood? Okay, shall we stop here? Yes, I hope that you have understood the entire lesson. Thank you.